everyone, welcome to this week's angel card reading, and it is an angel card reading this week. It is using the Healing with the, oh actually it's a fairy card reading, I beg your pardon, Healing with the Fairies Oracle cards by Doreen. And I am shuffling to get the cards for the beginning, the middle and the end of the week. It's the beginning. That's the middle. And that is the end of the week. So the beginning of the week, be honest with yourself. I get the feeling that this could be regarding looking into your shadows and looking at going within and finding out exactly what it is that perhaps you might need to change about yourself in order to bring about the future that you desire. So for me, I desire a future that is filled with peace and love, and I have recently found out that I have anger issues, so I'm considering doing an anger management course, which seems a bit odd for a spiritual teacher, but yeah, so it might be something like that. But so I think the idea is if you go within during meditation, you'll know what it is that this card is talking about. It's asking you to be honest with yourself about what you need to do within yourself to bring about the changes that you desire. So once you've asked for help from your angels and guides, they will help you to see what it is that what changes you need to make and where you need to go from here. And this card, be honest with yourself, is just asking you to acknowledge that there might be something that you do need to change if you want to create the future that you desire. It might be that you want to start a new job or something like that, but it might be that you think that you're completely qualified, but if you're honest with yourself, you might realize that there's something else that you need to do. So it might be something like that, but the beginning of the week, you need to go within and find out what it is that you need to do. In the middle of the week, inner power. So this card is letting you know that you are a powerful being. The fairies recognize their power, and they recognize the limitations of their power, because humans have been given power greater than the power of the fairies. But the problem is that humans don't really understand their power. They don't really understand that they have the power to create, just as their creator created them. They have the power to create reality as they desire it. And this card is letting you know that you have that inner power. You just need to acknowledge that power and bring it forth. And that power is the light of your love within. So once you can acknowledge the love within yourself and share that with others, your power increases. Because whilst it comes down to what the angels were talking about in that message, the blog that I have posted on my website or on Facebook, that if we have shadows within, we cover up the light with those shadows. So it also means that that aspect of ourselves is not being used to its fullest, because we're covering up, we're shielding it, and we're sort of stifling ourselves. So in order to open up and increase our power, we have to uncover all the things that are stopping us from being powerful. So in the middle of the week, this is asking you to acknowledge your power and use that power to create the world that you desire. And the end of the week is inner child. So look after yourself at the end of the week, Friday and the weekend. It might be that the inner work that you've done in the beginning of the week has left you vulnerable, so that you might need to just cuddle a teddy or have a good cry or just chill for the weekend and spend your time focusing on other things, walking on the beach or in the mountains or just out in nature, or just sitting in front of the telly in a Epsom salts bath or something, just mucking around, playing like an inner child would want you to do. Whatever it is, let your inner child let you know what it wants to do on the weekend and follow that. Just look after yourself on the weekend and let your inner child out. So perhaps it's that you want to play, or it could be anything. Just listen to your inner child on the weekend. So that is the week coming up. The beginning of the week is be honest with yourself. The middle of the week, inner power. And the end of the week, inner child. So it's all to do with looking within and letting what's in there out into the world. Because if you're shrouding yourself, you're not letting out the good things or the bad things. So once we uncover the bad things, the good things can come out, and your inner power can express itself in the world. But look after yourself at the end of the week by focusing on what your inner child wants for you. So have a wonderful week. I'm sure you will. And I look forward to seeing you again next week.